And so Union Elite has it here. It's a three-point game. And Diaz back to Harris. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
MP outside. Nails the three-pointer. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
The three from Harris, and Callahan pulls it down. Outside O'Neal, from deep, it's MP, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And there's the call on MP. That's his first foul. Here's Diaz. Pass to Harris. Drops it in from long range.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
And that one's good.
Ooh, that was like a Trey Hugo signature mid-range shot. Nice form on the jumper by Diaz.
On the wing, it's MP. Diaz covering, gets the three to fall.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Union Elite trail. Outside Diaz. Pass to Robert. Mitchell on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Can't hit that one. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Mitchell. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Diaz. He's guarded closely. And they're moving it up. MP with the look. And the dunk by MP.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Outside Diaz. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's a nice drive there. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
MP outside. Knocks down the triple.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. So both teams making some changes here. Making a switch here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
The High Flyers with the lead. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
An improving aspect of O'Neal's game. If we have a second to talk about his playmaking, because right there he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
Mitchell outside. Over MP. Second shot chance. And he lays it up and in.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. And you look at both of these teams. Some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
And there's the call on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next foul will put them in the bonus.
So they'll try to draw the next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy points at the line.
Half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. High Flyers out in front. They're up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Off target from outside. Up the floor. Gov. Defended by Harris. And MP gets it to go.
Do you believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Now Bird. From 11 feet. And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made. And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there.
Outside, O'Neal. Passes to MP. Again, the High Flyers.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Now Harris. He's covered by Gov. And Diaz makes it off the glass.
Oh, Diaz was fully committed to the drive, turning on the Jets moving up the floor.
On the wing, it's MP. Diaz covering. And that one's good from MP.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
Pass to Robert. Diaz. And it's stolen by MP. Now Callahan. Covered by Robert. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
And there's the call on MP. That's his third foul so far. And the High Flyers making a change here. And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Pulled in by Casey. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Dove up top. On the wing, Mills. And that's it, coming off the assist from Gov.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Outside, Harris. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot 2.
Smart play by Harris. With his reputation for scoring, those defenders tend to bite on the face.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions, and he can score like a machine.
Yo, match up on any team.
MP outside. Kicks it to El-Madawi. Mills. On the wing, it's MP. Kept alive. The second chance effort. Again, the high flyers.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside, Harris. Back to Kolish. Walker, now covered by MP. He spins. 5 on the clock. Walker, and he comes up with the deuce.
At a height disadvantage, but great work inside.
Yeah, even against the bigger defender, this guy's not going to back down.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. So it's both teams making a change here. Now the High Flyers with it. The drive by MP. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Pass to Robert. Diaz fires high post. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
Oh, here's a nice assist from their big man, Drew Robert, taking on some playmaking responsibilities here.
And here are the High Flyers now. Pulls it from 20. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Back to Diaz. Here's the teardrop. Here's Harris. Nice D from Leon Callahan. Passes to MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Bird outside. Harris sets the pick. Expanding his range. Hauled in by High Flyers.
2 minutes.
To the middle. And that one's good from MP.
You always like a possession that ends with a look from that range.
Now here's Mitchell.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Pass to Robert.
Stay there.
Diaz. MP grabs the miss. And it's High Flyers with the ball. And MP throws it down.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Outside, Harris. Back to Diaz. Can they get it? And it's rebounded by O'Neal. Here's the High Flyers. Right wing. Brock outside. Past MP. Gov. From deep, it's MP. The three-pointer goes.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Mitchell outside. And he's going for the oop here. MP with the steal. Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. The 3-ball. Good. And the assist goes to O'Neal.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Outside Diaz. Three-pointer Bird hits the trifecta.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have
Move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking. Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select. If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nicing on him, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we...
Hey, Tyson.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list. But you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense with Black and Cologne on the wings and Robinson and Perchumsey locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point, Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard, Carrington will keep their D busy on the wings, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunder Stone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Good, and that assist goes to Mills.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
Now here's McCall. Perchumsey, covered now by Stone. The UIBL, no good that time either. Pass to Carrington. MP. And another three for the WCBL. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Cologne. McCall outside. An open look for Robinson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a big basket because you don't want to let the game get away from you right off the bat like that.
From the arc, an MP with the three.
He's having a terrific game from downtown. burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Now here's Perchumsky. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there.
Willing to fight for his look. Robinson absorbing the foul while in the act.
Drew Robinson, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break.
The first free throw is... So it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the WCBL All-Stars. They lead by a bucket. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. The West All-Stars leading this one, and what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's McCall. Jacks up a 3 on target from long range.
So quick, so effective, and a nuisance from distance. Tyson McCall is an elite shooter already, and he's only getting better.
Here's MP. He's got 18. Fires in the triple.
And comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Looking to match the 3 they just made. I love it.
Perchumsky outside. Back to McCall. Out to Cologne. Shoots the 3. Stone grabs the board. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's McCall, guarded by MP. Back to McCall to take the lead. They get it back, and it's blocked by Harris.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
From deep, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
Another smooth stroke. That's perfect form he's showing us at the three-point line.
EYBL trailing. Well, what a battle we've seen between MP and McCall so far. They've each had their moments in this one.
You can tell there's a lot of competitive fire between these two, and they both want to get the best of each other. But for as high of a prospect as McCall is rated, MP's done a fantastic job of hanging with him in this game.
Here's Corrado. On the wing, it's MP. No good there with the triple. Pass to Leftos. Back to Tombo. Now McCall. Now covered by MP. McCall with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Schroeder over Harris. McCall lays it up and banks it in.
The thing about McCall, he's so active. You have to account for him every moment he's on the floor.
From deep, it's MP. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Now a timeout called by EYBL. MP really making a difference in this one.
Well, they have done a dangerous thing. They've allowed him to get into a rhythm.
So it's both teams making a change here.
Al Perchumsky, Drew Robinson, Greg Cologne,
Cologne on the outside.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Back to McCall. From deep. Good D that time from MP. Here's the 3. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter-oriented.
Pass to Cologne. And here's McCall. Outside, Black. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Here's MP. Lets it go from deep. And the West hits it again from deep.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Now Lack. Cologne on the outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Inside. Kicks it out to Carrington. MP. Here's Stone. And Stone with the slam. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Trailing by 13. Stolen by Mills. Fast break, here we go. Here's MP. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Outside, Black. Back to McCall. Pass to Cologne. Chumsey. Over Stone. Misses off the left iron. Outside, MP. And the dunk by MP.
They're no doubt hoping that last basket seals this lead up for them.
It's looking pretty undeniable. Can't see them losing control of this contest.
Now here's McCall. Cologne on the outside. Chumsey. Stone defending. The UIBL, no good that time either. To the paint. Here's MP. Makes it off the glass.
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock because that's inexcusable.
Now here's Lack. McCall covered by MP. Chumsey with the screen. 5 on the clock. McCall, no good. So it's the West now. From deep, it's MP. Black pulls it down. McCall outside. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
All right, we're here with MP. Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well, hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You...
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to...
And go! Let's move, let's move! I got him, I got him!
Come on, bro, that wasn't me.
Hey, yo, right here!
Left side, left side! I got it.
Get to him. Down three. Come through. Come on. Yep. Turn down. Use that. Up. Yeah, keep taking that. Get that. Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense.
These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. MP, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Oh, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line him up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Zuniga with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert, who's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
And the Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do, as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Now here's Peltier. Three-pointer, Chauvet. The rebound by Zadirko. Here's Paris. Pass to Elich. MP. Off target with the three. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
And here's Zadirko. Here's MP. Money from the wing. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. With the step back, out to Peltier. Drills it from outside.
And Peltier is dangerous when he's shooting with confidence. Nice work rising and firing off the catch.
That one drops for him.
He is so good at recognizing the openings and getting the ball to the rim.
And there's a foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Three-pointer, Chauvet.
Something that's interesting, you kind of think about it, is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
MP, it's good. And they're trailing. Pass to Peltier. Chauvet. Back to Peltier. The three. Chauvet, and it's good.
Well, out here in Europe, there are no shortage of sharpshooters. Chauvet showing off his long-range talent.
And MP gets it to go.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
No good on that one. Both teams deciding to change it up. To the middle. It's stolen by Ahern. And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Here's Bleu. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Peltier, right side. Shot clock at 5. Back to Lambert. And Lambert with the slam.
Well, at almost 7 feet tall, Lambert can certainly hammer it home, especially when he's given ideal positioning.
Got that one up quick.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
Now here's Chauvet. There it is, his second make of this game. He's missed 5.
racing in and finding his angle. Chauvet beating them with speed on the drive.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Peltier outside. It's hauled in by Ledoux. And it's Paris with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
He kind of short-armed that one after doing a nice job to get open. Disappointing.
Here's Girard. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. Fires for three, and Paris another triple.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Here's Girard. And once again off the mark by Nanterre. And here's Paris. 17-point game. And MP gets it to go.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Outside Chauvet. Pass to Peltier. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's MP. He has 30. Dumont. Here's MP. Chauvet with a defensive effort. Peltier outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Paris. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's MP for three. Another three for Paris.
The defense has to be aware of where MP is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
Here's Chauvet. Puts it in off the nasty crossover.
Had his man spinning like a top on the crossover.
I think you're right. He looks a little dizzy to me.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 18. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Terrific energy from MP down in the paint, working hard to get the shot off while being fouled.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Now Chauvet. There's a screen. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, the defense cannot afford to take Chauvet lightly because he's got the confidence to take and make these kinds of shots.
And MP gets it to go.
Gutsy shot to come right back with a three of his own.
We know he's not afraid to trade shots with anyone.
Down low. Chauvet, that's good.
Unafraid to get into the lane and challenge that defense, Gabriel Chauvet.
And here's MP from the arc. And Paris, another triple.
Well, he's scored over a half their points so far. An unbelievable contribution.
Pass to Chauvet. Puts up a three. And Nanterre another three.
I love seeing teams go with the back and forth like that. Chauvet answering the call.
Here's MP. And Lambert pulls it down.
Yeah, he didn't have a hand in his face. I thought for sure he was going to bury that one.
Marchand. And foul called as he misses and will shoot two free throws. MP picks one up. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Beyond the arc. Another three for Paris.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
To the inside. Here's Peltier. Banked in off the glass.
It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Connects from three-point range.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense his confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
And there's a foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. And Paris making a change here. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Lambert with it. Portier right side. And here's MP from the arc. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Here's Beaumarchais. And that one is hammered home.
Sharp pass to set up the very high percentage shot in close.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that. He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Here's Beaumarchais. Covered by MP. Lambert can't get it to go. Now Paris FC basket with it. From past the arc. And it's Portier missing. And so here's Nanterre. Puts the move on. The shot by Lambert, no good. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. And it's MP missing. Inside. Blue misses. Here's MP. Good. Cat has picked up his first foul of the game.
And what a tough finish. MP just powering through it all and getting it done.
And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Chauvet. Peltier outside. Screen by Lambert. Jacks up a three. Peltier, no good. Pass to Portier. Tries it from 16. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
It's almost like Bryson said, you just want to give me that? Please. He knocks it down like it was a freebie.
Now here's Marks. And here's Lambert. Will it go? Monet grabs the miss. MP inside. Marks defending. MP, it's good.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
And Chauvet missing.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Pass to Peltier. Marchand. Back to Peltier. And it's blocked by Leduc. Now here's Marchand. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
A show of strength from Marchand. fighting through the contact with no problem at all.
MP on the wing. Marks defending. MP. And another miss by Paris.
Well, he rushed that one. The D was out of position, but he couldn't make it pay.
Shot is off by Marshall. And here's Paris.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. With a step back.
They get it back.
And that one is stuck right through.
Isn't it great to see a player who works so hard on the glass at both ends?
And that's what he's built his reputation on. Grinding away, 100% effort at all times.
That's the way he plays.
And all that effort pays off. I mean, how many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy?
Here's Blanquet.
Here's NB for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line. The one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's his hand doing the slam.
Ooh, man, he is smooth as silk, even on the power finish.
Just so pretty.
That's part of what makes him unique, that combination of the P&P, power and polish.
Forcier outside.
Here's MP. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
You know, he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He needs to keep on working for those good looks.
And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team. They'd be young, but I think they've turned some heads.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Nah, not a focus per se, but I know who he is, and I know people think he's a lock-in for the NBA draft. So that's motivation enough for me. I'm trying to show I'm on his same level. Still, winning will always come first. That's the focus. I'm here to help the FC Basket push this thing as far as we can go.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. Now, I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. So nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep.
my heart, I'm putting you down, not a simp. Big OG, I'm him. Park the back, the lamb, and then go GLE, I'm tripping. Catch it. You ain't nothing like them. Oh, you know that rap come through the rack, no tape. Hustler got the racks back, when my pockets are stacked with lit. All blue hunters look like flapjacks, massive duffel in my knapsack. I don't check my track record. At 18, I was a 7-figure after tax. I spent the ticket on both. I wiped and that was facts. On Twitter, don't believe the hype. I put my life on wax. I made it back in blue that the same night as sex. I wake up and go get that cake. I ain't the type relax. These dank rails put electric ways to get them. What's the name like a freight train? On the track, don't play no games. Mention my name. The same day on